Felipe said I'm hot and bothered.
That's the weather.
It's hot.
That's the matter.
I'm not bothered. It's beautiful out.
It's the forecast.
It came following a compliment on my suit. Let's reveal that if you're going to say that. Thank you
It's
very
a nice
much.
suit.
Thank you very much.
Staying out of this.
It's a good place to be. You have to break out the summer wardrobe today. There's no question about it. I have to refocus. Outside we go. We have looking from Brooklyn over into Midtown. You see the clouds trying to build a little bit. So a few showers have built over Westchester. I mean, I think the main cluster of storms will be later tonight toward midnight, but we have to watch out for a few to flare up when you get into heat like this. We're at 88 degrees with the southwest wind at 9 out there. You can feel summertime humidity. We hit 90 in Newark, breaking a high from 1960. We hit 88. Record high in Central Park. One of the earlier occurrences of 90 degrees. The earliest ever was back in 2010 when we hit it on the 7th. 88 degrees at LaGuardia. JFK just missed it, and 81 even in Bridgeport. 87 in Riverdale right now. Notice the difference with a little wind off the Atlantic. It's 75 in Rockaway Beach, but not far away in Sheepshead Bay near 90. It's 90 in Westerly and 89 in West Orange right now. We're near 90 again tomorrow, and then we'll drop about 10 degrees on Friday. In fact, a lot of the afternoon, it's going to feel a lot different. We'll be in the 70s. There might be a couple of spotty showers that day. That's the first step down in numbers. In terms of thunder showers, although we could have a few spotty storms that break out over the next few hours, I think more likely late this evening and around midnight, there could be a cluster of storms that get feisty, especially north of New York City. The next rounds will be Friday will be spotty, and then on Sunday, it's not so much storms, but it's showers and cooler temperatures. And one other thing I wanted to add was that tomorrow night, there could be a passing shower storm based on new information I'm looking at. The weekend's going back to spring-like, but the temperature falls don't stop there. We'll drop into the 50s next week. So I'm starting out with a wide radar view, and you see that speck. I'll get close to that in Westchester in a second. But there's a tornado warning west of Cleveland here over northern Ohio. That's where there's a severe thunderstorm watch. We do not have a watch out currently. What we're seeing is a couple little showers bubble up here and get a little heavy, not severe, but a downpour near Bedford and Scotts Corner, so that's near Pound Ridge and Lewisboro, and that's going to dive into parts of southwestern Fairfield County. So a few of these storms can be spotty into the next few hours, but most of the early evening hours should be really nice to be out and about. Then here comes the next round, and that's a little bit more widespread, some heavy downpours, potentially some gusty winds, especially over the Hudson Valley, may scrape New York City and parts of Long Island during the overnight. That will be gone tomorrow morning. 60s to around 70, and we have warmth without the storms tomorrow. Near 90 inland. It's going to be close in Central Park, upper 80s at least. Hudson Valley down the shore, nice and warm, 70s at the beaches. And then as we go through the nighttime hours, a cold front starts coming through. Into early Friday morning, that could have a shower storm. Friday, I don't think it's washed up by any means. A mix of sun and clouds. But it looks like it'll be slightly cooler and only around 80 degrees. In fact, much of the area in the afternoon with a scattered thunder shower would be in the upper 70s. 67 tonight. It's a partly to mostly cloudy night. There are a few scattered storms around early this evening, but they're more widespread around midnight, and the stronger storms would be north. Then tomorrow up to 89, another very warm day, breezy at times. The record high of 92, probably safe. Then tomorrow night, 68. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, and again a passing shower or thunderstorm. So 10 degrees cooler roughly on Friday. A spot storm in the afternoon, still feeling summery. Saturday doesn't. 67, could be a lot of low clouds in the morning, then some brightening. That's the outdoor day. Sunday, showery, about 60 degrees, a lot cooler. And then Monday and Tuesday, 50s. We could have frost advisories in some of our suburbs Monday night. So a little jarring there, as this pattern will be left behind for a while.
All right.
That's a lot to...
You'll be cool and bothered.
I won't be bothered.
That's not even a thing.
You'll be bothered.
That's a thing.
Yes.
Thanks.
Ridiculous. Coming up on Eyewitness News first at 4, the latest on the war with Iran.
It's day 8 of the U.S. ceasefire with Iran, and all eyes on the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports, how Iran is now responding, and what the White House is saying. I'm Olivia Rubin with those details coming up.
Plus, the surprising spike in ER visits involving e-bikes. Dr. Darian Sutton speaks about the serious injuries associated with them and the crashes ahead.
And a Broadway twist on a classic movie. Entertainment reporter Joel Gargiulo speaks to one of the stars of Titanic, a parody of the hit 1990s film.
Taraji P. Henson. You smell delicious. Say it again. You smell delicious. One more time. Plus, Corey Stoll. Watch live tomorrow morning at 9
On ABC 7.